2 months in, and the NFL is as unpredictable as ever. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando. This is your weekly recap for Week 8. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Dante Thornton. He's going to look at the catch and then look upfield and watch this. It'll be a 78-yard catch and run for the touchdown. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they play host to the LA Chargers. And here is Ladd McConkey. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 55-yard touchdown. The Chargers had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders taking on the Miami Dolphins. And this is the Dolphins running back. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. The Dolphins win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
The regular season has reached its halfway point, and as the team looks ahead to the rest of the year, it's time to check in with players and set the goals that will drive them the rest of their season.
Welcome, everybody, to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 8th-year quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They call it a loss of a yard there. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. Pickett going to keep it himself. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
That's good. For Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Play action, Pickett. Going to look deep for Wilson. And it's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big pickup of 38.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
In motion goes the tight end. Now Pickett. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Giants are going to get the football back at their own 17. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback, because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be, but early in this one, advantage defense.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And a look here at their signal caller, the 5th-year quarterback.
And what a performance in his last game. A couple of touchdown passes, that was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he's hangs his hat on after last week's game.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 77 yards.
It's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and goal, Arizona.
Delayed handoff. This is Stewart. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Here we go.
Pick it now, third and goal. He'll try to pick it up, and he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. So on fourth down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. And his kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on fourth and goal anyway, but the sack on third down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
The Giants offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And as we transition into the second half of the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a consistent basis. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Give up the middle, Scatterbury. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On play action, here's Shadur. Now he's going to step up and run. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And some space here. The 20. Touchdown, Giants. Tony Pollard, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Now for the point after. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, what a move. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Pickett lost it. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Sanders now. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the try here for the point after. And this one's right through to make it a 15-3 ball game. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, nice move. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Last time out, they had the fumble that led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Pickett a look to throw it here. Under pressure, they got him again. Dexter Lawrence. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Matt Horizon now on to punt this one away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fielded just inside the 30. And that'll go as a 57-yard punt with a return of 12. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, look and repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And it is caught. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
Sanders to throw. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants whip the football. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Giants are able to stretch out their lead. In the second quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And it's 21-3. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. they come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Pickett back to throw.
It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Wilson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 40.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Cardinals first down. First and 10.
Pickett going to bootleg it. Going right back to Wilson.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it'll be 2nd down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 30.
Here's Pickett.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harrison. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
From the 24 now, here's the 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8. At the Giants' 24-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Pickett.
And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal.
It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. Or maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? They had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back. His name right there at the top.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Giants first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
So it shifts past him.
And the Cards will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Ready to go with their next drive and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal. They got field goal last time. Well, they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Pickett.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And here's Matt Araiza now.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
To throw is Sanders.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
2nd and 9. Pickett now from the gun here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Back to throw. Pickett. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
That's good.
In motion, the tight end.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Pickett will look to pass it.
He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
36-yard line.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football. He's just going to pick this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding, because that one was well over everyone's head.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
On 4th down, Matt Araiza is sent on to punt.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be taken at the 13. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here's Sanders.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they're ruling incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
He was defended by Garrett Williams.
Throwing, Sanders. Got his man, it's Thornton.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
A final shot before break. Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. It's week 9 of the regular season, basically the halfway point of the year. So let's get into it. Here are the highlights. Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on the New England Patriots. And this is the Patriots running back. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Pats move to 7-2 as they get the win here. From there, it's up to Minneapolis. Let's look in on the Vikings as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And he's a highlight waiting to happen, Lamar Jackson. He's looking to throw, then makes a beeline for the end zone. 12 yards on the scramble for the score. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Ravens have the lead in a game where both teams come in on a winning streak, so something's got to give. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Houston Texans. And it's Cam Ward. He's been getting after it early, one of his 3 first-half touchdown passes. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. To throw now, here's Sanders. Take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Travis Hunter, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Try forthcoming. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. throwing to start the drive. Pickett. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's second down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 5.
From the gun on third down, Pickett. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 14. First down, Arizona.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Well, hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. Second down and 3. Now Pickett. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Abdul Carter able to record his 5th sack of the season. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw. Pickett. That's complete to McBride. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 44-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now he's going to step up and run. Pickett lost it. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his crew will take over the football at the 35-yard line. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
From the gun, it's Shador. Swinging this out for Pollard. Third and 4. Now Sanders. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Pickett will look to throw it here. Johnston on a quick slam. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
Following the fumble recovery, Sanders under pressure, and down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Sanders to throw. That's caught left side by Neighbors. They'll go down as a gain of 6, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Looking to throw. Sanders. Look at the big man rumble. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Davis Allen, 36 yards. And the Giants are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points.
for two. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
35. Cardinals 6.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Giants, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for Arizona, the turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall to 2-7. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.